My cousin Nate isn't the type to get shaken. He's been in the Coast Guard for over 10 years, practical to the core, so when he told me about his 2017 assignment to Matinicus Rock, a tiny isolated island off the coast of Maine, I knew it stuck with him for a reason. He and another man named Russell were there for a 2-week maintenance rotation, and on the 4th night Nate woke up, once around 2 a.m., to a heavy suffocating feeling, and found the lighthouse beacon completely frozen, its gears jammed with a soaked strip of cloth that stank of seawater and rot, something he brushed off until the next night when the beacon stopped again, and this time a red scarf, stiff and crusted with tiny sea creatures, was wedged inside, despite the doors being locked, after which Russell began acting strangely, whispering to empty spaces and insisting someone was watching them from the rocks below. And one night they both heard slow, deliberate footsteps moving through the tower, finding the beacon room door kicked open and the bulb unscrewed and placed on the floor. And as Nate felt something icy brush against his back, Russell screamed that a hand was pushing out from between the bricks, leading them to call for an emergency pickup, only to be told later that a garbled panic distress call had come through the night, before one Nate swears he never made. Years later, during the COVID lockdowns on Long Island, a man named Joe Gray and a girl named Sophia were walking near Montauk Point Lighthouse when a hooded man began following them and calmly offered to sell them drugs, and as they hurried to their car, 2 more men appeared from the darkness and began kicking the vehicle as they escaped, with Joe later saying the first man stood perfectly still, smiling far too wide. And in another case from 2013, a field inspector named Ian was sent alone to a decommissioned lighthouse on a fog-choked island in Washington state, where he discovered a moss-covered box inside a closet that had always been sealed shut, heard barefoot footsteps climbing the stairs during the night, and the next morning found wet footprints leading straight to the edge of the cliff, and by the time he was rescued, the box had vanished and the closet door stood wide open, an experience that made him quit field work forever. Convinced that some lighthouses aren't abandoned at all, they're just waiting,